and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do something a little bit more chill and relatable and less edited and sped up, more like real time, super chill. Try to get ready with me. I have my tea. Feel free to make a beverage for yourself. And we are just going to talk through my recent makeup look. I've been doing, actually I'll insert a photo of like what I'm kind of recreating. I posted a photo on Instagram. A lot of people seemed to like it. So I've been doing lighter coverage, super dewy, super glowy. So if you want to get ready with me or just see what I've been doing recently for my makeup or just hang out, then just keep on watching. For primer, I've been really enjoying this combo for the last week and a half. You guys know if you've watched my recent stuff, I've been liking the NYX Bear With Me sativa oil, cannabis, whatever, glowy primer. Really nice base. And then I've been mixing it with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer. This combination is insane for dewy, glowy, hydrated skin. So we're going to prep the skin with those. I've been finding that I haven't been especially eager to film lately. I feel this weird thing about my channel that I have to be super like peppy and fun, and not that I'm not, I don't know. I just feel like I have to be very on, and I'm not always in the headspace to do so. Today I feel okay, but I just feel more chill and chatty, and I don't know, sometimes I want to make my videos a little less formal, edited, like this is what I think using all these products. That's fun sometimes for like lots of information and like new release kind of stuff. I was watching back a lot of my videos recently, and I just feel like partly that I don't put enough of my personality into my channel, and I think part of that is deliberate, because on days when I'm really anxious or I'm having just a bad day in general, I find it hard to let people in, and it's easier to just go over the facts of the makeup and go through the motions. I feel like I'm just not inserting enough of my personality onto my channel necessarily, and with that I noticed that my comments go down because people can't relate because you're literally just talking about the makeup. I really want to focus in the next few months on personalizing my channel more, making it less detail-oriented makeup and more personality. Also, I've been refraining from filming and doing like a ton of Instagram stuff because my acne's been so bad, and that just puts me in a shit mood. And it's been like a rough couple months, but I'm starting to feel better. I've kind of like taken a step back, looked at my channel, looked at all my content, and I think a big part of it was realizing the personality thing, and then just realizing that like comparing yourself is such a waste of time, and you're never going to be perfect, and you're never going to look aesthetically how you want to, but you can't let that stop you from doing the things that you want to do. I'm using the Ordinary Serum Foundation in 1N Very Fair. This is like one of my favorites recently. Super nice, light coverage, natural looking. I quit my 8 to 5 job and I'm now working at Sephora. Super exciting. That sounded very sarcastic. I'm excited. I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about it yet. I haven't talked about it anywhere yet. I've only told a couple close friends. And I don't really want to get into any details beyond I'm working at Sephora, just because I start tomorrow, and that is when I will find out all of the policy specific information regarding like what I am and am not allowed to say on the internet. Yeah, I've had some time off in between ending my last job and starting at Sephora. Lots of self-reflection and channel reflection, and also some chill time. I started watching The Handmaid's Tale and I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely love Margaret Atwood. She is a Canadian author. She's incredible, and I've read Handmaid's Tale twice now. Hadn't watched the show, just never got around to it. I know it's like a very heavy show, and I was aware of that, and I have pretty bad anxiety and I get overwhelmed by stuff very easily, so typically I like watching shows as a way to escape my anxious reality. But I bit the bullet, decided to start watching it, and I'm freaking obsessed. It is incredibly heavy and deeply upsetting in certain parts, but I also find it somewhat comforting and relaxing. It's really well done. The acting is incredible. The concept of the show, the execution based on the book, I think is good. I'm enjoying it. I'm on season 2 now. I just started season 2 last night. So I went through season 1 in like 3 days maybe. This is how the serum foundation looks on my skin. Super, super nice. Not like heavy coverage, but that's not what I've been wanting lately. I feel like when people have acne, they feel like they need to cover everything. Not necessarily the case. I've been liking embracing more lighter coverage stuff and then concealing when I need / want to. I shouldn't even say need, when I want to. I've been using the Glossier Stretch Concealer under my eyes, and then I've fallen back in love, like heavily in love, with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Light 1 Chantilly for concealing my spots. So yeah, I am now employed by Sephora. I put off working at Sephora, thinking about working in makeup, anything like that for years, because I know people always warn that if you make your job your passion or whatever, then you lose that passion. But I wasn't passionate about what I was doing anyway, so I'd rather do something that I'm passionate about and give it a try and give it a real shot, become the best and most knowledgeable that I can in it. That's the Stretch Concealer. I don't have really dark under eyes, so don't really need an intense concealer, and I enjoy that one thoroughly. Now I'm going to go in with my NARS Complete Concealer. This is amazing. I don't know why I stopped using it ever. So that there is how my skin looks just with all the products you just saw me use. Now I've been liking to barely set it with powder, and I've been using a different one than my MAC Studio Fix, which is insane. I've been using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Fair 01 Performance Wear Foundation. This is a really nice, more natural looking powder, and I just like to take it super, super lightly, pretty much all over my face. We are going in with a cream blush, so I'm going to go a little lighter around my cheeks. And I'm using my Sephora Pro 55, which is my favorite powder brush in the entire world. I'm literally just super lightly pressing that on my skin, and that's what I've been doing. I'm okay if some of my pimples and spots are visible. I don't know. I've been doing my makeup a little differently lately, and I really enjoy it. Now I'm going to go in with Benefit Hoola, going back to basics, using it on the same powder brush, and not going super intense with it. Actually, I apply a good amount of bronzer, but I just don't really sculpt with it. I'm really just warming up the complexion, not really giving much definition. Oh, my birthday is next week. This will probably go up on Thursday. Next Tuesday, the 29th, I turn 24, which is disgusting. I'm not excited. I feel like all my friends had birthdays this year. What a statement. But I'm like a late fall baby, so most of my friends have birthdays before me. That's kind of a given. And none of them made a big deal out of turning 24, but I'm just like, don't want it. I'll keep my 23 for another little while. I feel like 20, I was saying this to my boyfriend, I feel like 20 to 23 is like one subset of the 20s when you're like post-grad, like still kind of figuring your stuff out. But then 24 to like 26, I feel like you're expected to have a little bit more of your ish together. And then like 27 to 30 is like a different subset. So I feel like the 20s is a big decade for most, and there's a lot of changes in your 20s generally. But yeah, that's how I view the 20s at least. Let me know if you think differently or how old you are and if you would agree with that. But yeah, I feel like 24 is just like getting into that new subset of the 20s that I just don't feel ready to be a part of. I know that this is just something in my head, and there's nothing like actual that says that you're any different when you're 23 than you are when you're 26. I just feel like there's a difference for me. It's just a mental thing. Oh, I'm using the new Kokie Soft Glow Highlighter in Gleaming, and then I'm gonna use ColourPop Flexitarian mixed in as well. So yeah, I'm a Halloween baby. Don't tell me otherwise, or I won't listen to you. I typically / have always my entire life done something related to Halloween for my birthday, and this year I'm not. I'm not having a party. I'm not doing anything. I just don't really want to acknowledge the 24 situation. Do you guys have an age where like that happened to you and you were just like, no, I'm good. This can like aging thing can stop for a few years. I always get super like nostalgic and sentimental on my birthdays and like sad. When I was little, you can ask my mom, I used to cry like every year on my birthday just because I was getting older and I thought it was so sad and my life was changing. I'm a very emotional person. I'm a water sign. I'm a Scorpio. I believe in astrology. If you don't, cool. If you do, let me know your sign, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, whatever you know, let me know. I am emotional as heck, and I believe that is greatly attributed to my sun water sign, Scorpio. My rising sign is Libra and my moon is Capricorn, and I have looked into my birth chart, read it, analyzed it many times. Okay, for brows, I've been doing the same thing that's been in like my last so many videos. I've been using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde, the Smashbox Matte Brow Tech Pencil in Taupe, and then the clear Anastasia Brow Gel. I'm actually going to fast forward this part because I feel like you guys have seen my brows, and that's something that I have done in real time because I want to make this video less edited, more real time, more chatty. I feel like this is a good opportunity to cut off some time. So I'm going to pop off camera and finish my brows, and then I'll come back to do my eyes. I will be back. So I went off camera, sipped some tea, had my own little Taylor Swift new album Lover dance party. Do you guys like it? What are your thoughts? I like it. London Boy and Lover are my favorites. Now I'm going to do some super simple glowy shadow. This has been my go-to. This is the exact combo that I was wearing in this photo that I mentioned at the beginning. So I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in 3 Dark. This is a sample of her face powder, but I use it as an eyeshadow. It's super cute, perfect mini size. I'm taking it on my Sephora Pro Tapered Crease 19, and I'm just popping it into my crease, and also to get rid of some eye creasing because that Glossier concealer, when it gets like above my eyes, really anywhere other than my under eyes, it creases real bad. And I'm doing it like super diffused, messy type. Like now that we have that like super sloppily, I've been going in with the Lise Watier Ombre Souffle in Barely Gold. This is like a Maybelline Color Tattoo type situation, shimmer kind of cream product, and I'm going to take it on the same brush just because all of my brushes pretty much are dirty right now, and this actually does pack it onto the lid pretty nicely. It's like a super pretty true rose gold shade, and it just gives the eyes a really nice sheen, and I like to bring it up a little bit in the inner corner just to brighten things up. I'm like incredibly sloppy with this, as you can see. I really don't care about precision. It's just about brightening up the eyes and making everything bright, glowy. And then I've been using this VDL, which is like a Korean makeup brand, in the shade Organza 202. It's insanely pretty and sparkly, and I just put that in like my first half inner corner area with the Sephora Pro Shader 18. This is like a really nice small packing brush. Pop it into the inner portion, and then at a certain point I have to stop myself because when I get started with like shimmers and glitters, I could just keep going. I love the way this looks on the lid. And then I've been doing an upper liner. of brown, just a cream gel liner. This is the Marc Jacobs eyeliner in Earthquake, the Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayon. These Marc Jacobs eyeliners are insanely pretty. They're expensive, but they're worth it in my opinion, especially if you just need like a good brown that's not going to smudge or flake or anything. This one is incredible. So I just do like a line on the top, a decently thick line, and I like the way that it looks. It's a lot easier and softer than a like winged type liner look, and I absolutely love this chocolatey brown color and the way it looks with these shadows. And this eyeliner is super creamy. Like if you have more mature eyes, or you just find that you have to tug at your eyes a lot to get your liner on, this will be your best friend. So that there is how it looks with the liner on top. Super, super creamy. There's no way I could do that definition and opaqueness with any other brown eyeliner I own. This is incredible. And I did the line a little bit thicker than I would typically because I am going to be doing falsies. That is not something that I always do, but when I do falsies, I like to have the line a little bit thicker. Now I'm going to jump to lips just because I want to. And I'm using the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in East End Snob. Rediscovered this, been reaching for it almost every day. It's like the perfect cool toned pink. Super cheap, super creamy. Rimmel lip liners are really nice. And I do have a little leftover of the Bite Agave lip mask on. So that's why my lips were a little glossy beforehand. And I'm just going to obviously put this on top. I didn't wipe it away. I'll just leave the moisture in there. Then on top, I love, 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 love the Dior Lip Glow in 001 Pink. This is awesome. It's really nice on its own as well, but when I'm doing like more full makeup, I do it on top of lip liner. I love this lip too because it fades really nicely and naturally, and then you can just kind of keep reapplying it throughout the day without having to actually look in a mirror and be super precise about it. As I said, we are doing cream blush, so hopefully I didn't powder the cheeks too much and this will all be okay. These are my favorite cream blushes as of late. This is the Incredible. They sell it on Sephora. These are the Bounce blushes. I have Be My Kiss, which is a super, super pretty orange. And then I have the classic cool toned pink one in My First Love. Super, super pretty, very similar to my lip color at the moment. So I've been liking to mix these on my fingers together and then just apply them on my cheeks with my fingers and kind of like blur it out, make it super not precise. So I take about that much of both and just mix them on my fingers. And I like to bring the blush up pretty high on my face as well, kind of into my highlight. And then that is what the blush looks like. I like going harder with the cream blush. I just think it looks really, really pretty and healthy and youthful. But I did go over my highlight a bit, so I'm going back in with ColourPop Flexitarian and just topping that off. Now I am going to go ahead with mascara and lashes just because I kind of want to show you step by step what I do, and this is exactly what I had in that photograph. So I've been loving, falling back in love with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. So I'm going to coat my lashes a decent amount, and then we are going to go in with some falsies. That mascara just makes my lashes look so nice. The lashes that I picked up recently, I've worn these like 3 times now and they're still kicking, are the Sephora House of Lashes collaboration, and these are the style Sweet Pea. That's a cute name. They're super pretty, fluffy. I wouldn't call them natural, but they're not too intense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop these on and then we are done. I know that vlogs would be a really good way to show my personality as well, and I used to do those a decent amount. I've never been too good at vlogging, but there's something about vlogs that makes my anxiety worse, just knowing that I need to be on all day and having the commitment of the vlog all day or all weekend or all week, whatever it is, makes my anxiety worse. But doing a video is okay because I just sit down, I'm in a good mood, I chill out, I'm in my space, and then it's done. I don't know, it's just a weird thing that my mind does, how I perceive vlogging. So I have a hard time with vlogging, but I really do want to do more like chill makeup videos. Hopefully you guys are okay watching me for a longer period of time and getting to know me. Now my lashes are all on. Those were the Sweet Pea from Sephora. I will have all of the products that I used linked down below, but this is the final look. This is the exact makeup that I was wearing in that photograph that I showed at the beginning and I got a lot of comments on, and this has honestly been my everyday, even though I don't even close to wear makeup every day, but maybe now working at Sephora I will. I think this is really nice, lighter coverage, feels super light on the face without the lashes and everything. It's a lot more natural, but I was wearing lashes in the photo, so I wore lashes today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, this more chill, chatty, get to know me. Even though I've had my channel for so many years and most of you do know me, I just want to put a lot more of my personality into my channel than I have previously. If you don't like that for whatever reason, then you can unsubscribe. But I want to get more personable with you guys and let you know more of who I am while still doing all of the makeup and whatnot that I love so incredibly much. So that is everything that I have for you guys. Like this video if you liked it. Please actually like it so that I know that you watched it, you listened to me talk for so long, and you like videos like this and you want to see more of my personality in my channel. I will be doing it regardless, but it would be nice to have that reassurance. Subscribe if you aren't already. I will be uploading probably more than I used to because my schedule will be different and I will have more flexibility to film during the week and at different times of day, etc., etc. So like, subscribe, and that's all that I have for you guys. As always, I hope that you had an absolutely awesome day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.